If you are over 60 and you drink plain water every single day thinking you are doing everything right for your health, I need to stop you right now. Because what I am about to share with you could completely change how you think about hydration, aging, and your skin. In my more than 3 decades as a physician, I have sat across from thousands of patients, men and women in their 60s and 70s who did everything they were told. They drank their 8 glasses of water, they took their vitamins, they watched what they ate, and yet something kept slipping away. Their skin grew thinner, more fragile, their joints ached. Their faces, the ones they recognized in the mirror for decades, began to look unfamiliar to them. And almost every single time, the answer had nothing to do with working harder. It had to do with what they were and were not putting into that glass of water. Today, I am going to share with you the 7 most powerful additions you can make to your daily water that science has now confirmed can help your body rebuild its collagen supply, firm and hydrate aging skin from the inside out, and smooth the deepening lines that so many people have simply accepted as inevitable. And I promise you, what I reveal at number 1 today shocked even me, and I have been studying longevity medicine for over 30 years. Stay with me. This information could genuinely change how you age from this point forward. Before we begin, I want to share something with you that I believe with everything I have. Aging is not something that simply happens to you. It is a biological process, and biology can be influenced. Every single day, your body is making choices at the cellular level about whether to repair, rebuild, or let things slowly decline. And the substances you give it, or withhold from it, matter enormously. The research coming out of institutions like Harvard Medical School, the National Institutes of Health, and the Cleveland Clinic over the past decade has completely upended what we thought we knew. I want to make sure that you have access to this science, not filtered through pharmaceutical companies, not buried in academic journals most people will never read, but explained clearly, simply, and honestly, the way I would explain it to a member of my own family. So let us begin. Here is what most people do not fully understand about what is happening inside their bodies after the age of 50. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. It is the structural scaffolding that holds everything together: your skin, your joints, your blood vessels, your bones. Think of it as the steel framework inside a skyscraper. When it is strong and plentiful, everything above it looks and functions beautifully. When it starts to weaken and thin out, you begin to see and feel the consequences. And here is the sobering truth. Beginning around age 25, your body begins producing less collagen every single year. By the time you reach 60, you may have lost between 30 and 50%. By the time you reach 60, you may have lost between 30 and 50% of the collagen you had in your youth. By 70, that number climbs even higher. This is why skin thins. This is why wrinkles deepen. This is why joints that once felt fluid and easy begin to ache. This is why healing from even a small cut takes so much longer than it used to. But here is what the science is now showing us, and this is where it gets genuinely exciting. Your body never fully loses its ability to produce collagen. Even at 70, even at 80, your skin cells retain the machinery to generate new collagen fibers. The question is simply whether you are giving your body the raw materials and the right signals to do it. And that is exactly what today is about. Because water, the thing you are already drinking every day, can become one of the most powerful collagen-supporting tools in your life. We are going to count down 7 additions, and I want you to stay for all of them. Because what I share at numbers 2 and 1 are things most physicians never discuss. Let us start at number 7. Number 7, lemon juice, the collagen trigger you already have in your kitchen. I want to tell you about a patient of mine. Her name is Dorothy, and she is 73 years old. She came to see me looking and feeling like the life had been wrung out of her skin. She was exhausted. Her face looked more deeply lined than her age warranted, and when I looked at her blood work, her vitamin C levels were at the very low end. This surprised her. She said, "But I take a vitamin C supplement every day." And that is true. But there is a significant difference between a pill and the natural form. Here is the science behind why this matters so profoundly. Vitamin C is not optional for collagen production. It is mandatory. Your body uses vitamin C as a critical cofactor in a process called hydroxylation, the step that weaves raw collagen into strong triple helix structures. Without adequate vitamin C, this process literally cannot happen correctly. The collagen that does get produced is structurally weak and degrades rapidly. A landmark paper published in the journal Nutrients confirmed that vitamin C directly stimulates collagen synthesis and protects existing collagen from breakdown. Now, here is what makes lemon juice particularly remarkable. You are not just getting vitamin C. You are getting a whole matrix of bioflavonoids. These plant compounds actually help your body absorb and use that vitamin C more efficiently. You are also getting natural citric acid for the right pH environment. After I recommended this to Dorothy, half a lemon squeezed into her first 2 glasses of water, she came back 4 months later. She said, "I look like myself again." Her skin tone had visibly improved. The fine lines around her eyes had softened, and she felt more energetic in ways that surprised her. Is half a lemon the entire explanation? Of course not. But when you restore the building block your body needs, it creates a change you can see and feel. Practical tip: squeeze half a lemon into 16 ounces of room temperature water first thing in the morning before coffee. Room temperature is gentler. The early morning timing ensures your body has vitamin C available during its natural tissue repair window, which runs primarily after you wake. But lemon juice is just the beginning. And what comes next is something that fewer than 1 in 20 people have heard of. Number 6, silica-rich mineral water, the forgotten mineral that builds collagen structure. I want to ask you something. When you think about minerals, you probably think about calcium, perhaps magnesium. But very few of you have ever thought about silica. And yet, silica may be one of the most profoundly underappreciated nutrients in the entire conversation around skin aging and collagen health. Silica, also called silicon dioxide, is a mineral found naturally in certain spring and mineral waters. Researchers have built a compelling body of evidence. Here's how it works. Silica acts as a kind of molecular weaving tool. It helps link together individual strands of collagen and elastin into dense networks. Think of it this way. If collagen fibers are the threads, silica is what weaves them into a strong fabric rather than letting them hang loosely and tangle. A study published in the Archives of Dermatological Research found that women who used a bioavailable form of silica showed significant improvements in skin elasticity. Now, the most elegant way to get bioavailable dietary silica is not a pill. It is through certain natural mineral waters, specifically those sourced from deep geological formations. I had a patient, Richard, a 67-year-old retired engineer, who came to me concerned primarily about his joint health. After he began drinking silica-rich mineral water, he noticed something he had not expected. His wife remarked that the skin on his hands, which had been thin for years, seemed to be thickening slightly. The joints, for the same structural reasons, also responded positively, because cartilage depends on the collagen-elastin matrix that silica helps maintain. Practical tip: replace at least 1 or 2 of your daily glasses of plain water with a silica-rich mineral water. Check for at least 30 milligrams per liter. And now, let us talk about something that even most health-conscious people are getting completely wrong when it comes to collagen. Stay with me. Number 5, hydrolyzed collagen peptide powder, rebuilding what time has taken. I want to address a question I get almost every week. Can I actually rebuild collagen once I have lost it? The honest answer is yes. Meaningfully and measurably, yes. And the mechanism behind hydrolyzed collagen peptides is one of the most elegant examples of food as medicine that I have ever encountered. When you take collagen protein and break it down through a process called hydrolysis, you produce small fragments called peptides. These are short enough to be absorbed. Once in the bloodstream, these peptides act as biological signals, tiny messengers that tell your skin's fibroblast cells that collagen is being broken down. It is as if the peptides say to your body, rebuild, repair, produce more. The research supporting this is now substantial. A meta-analysis in the Journal of Drugs and Dermatology, reviewing 11 trials, found that collagen peptides significantly improved skin elasticity and hydration. And the most important word there is consistent. This is not a one-time treatment. This is a daily practice like brushing your teeth. The most convenient way is to dissolve 1 scoop, typically 10 grams, of a high-quality powder into your morning water, coffee, or tea. It is virtually flavorless. Margaret is a patient I think about often. She is a 71-year-old retired teacher, deeply skeptical of supplement fads. She was bothered by skin sagging on her neck. I explained the peptide research to her. She agreed to try 1 scoop in her morning coffee for 90 days. When she came back, she brought a photo from 3 months prior. The difference in her neck and jawline was visible to the naked eye. Her daughter had already asked her what she was doing differently. I told her I was drinking better water, Margaret said. And in a very real sense, she was right. Practical tip: choose a powder that is third-party tested, hydrolyzed, and sourced from grass-fed bovine or wild-caught marine sources. If you are getting enough vitamin C alongside it, which you will be after following tip 7, the signal your body receives is significantly amplified. They work beautifully. And at number 4, we are going to discuss something that your body absolutely cannot build collagen without, and yet almost nobody over 60 has enough of it. This is one that even many physicians have not thought about deeply, so I want to take a moment to explain it clearly. Collagen is a protein, and like all proteins, it is made of amino acids. Now, what makes collagen extraordinary in its composition is that roughly 1/3 of every collagen molecule is made of a single amino acid, glycine. Glycine is the smallest and simplest of all the amino acids, and yet it is arguably the most critical for collagen formation. Without adequate glycine, your body cannot produce collagen. Here is where the problem for older adults begins. Research now shows that as we age, our internal glycine synthesis declines significantly. Intake falls precisely when the body needs it most. A pivotal study published in the journal Metabolomics found that glycine levels are substantially lower in older adults compared to younger ones. The solution is remarkably simple and inexpensive. Pharmaceutical-grade glycine powder dissolves effortlessly in water and has a naturally mild, slightly sweet taste. And glycine does something else that I believe is deeply important. It is a potent, calming neurotransmitter. Supplementation before bed significantly improved sleep quality. Your body uses it to build new collagen, and it uses it to help your brain rest and repair overnight, which is precisely when most collagen synthesis occurs. Practical tip: add 1 teaspoon of pure glycine powder to your evening water or herbal tea about 30 minutes before bed. You are giving your body the raw material it needs. Before we continue, if this information is helping you, please subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds and it means the world to this mission. Now, let us go to number 3. Number 3. Concentrated green tea. The ancient collagen protector with modern science behind it. Even if your body is still producing collagen, there are biological forces working every hour to break it down. Chief among them are molecules called MMPs, enzymes activated by UV and stress. If you want to protect the collagen you have, you need something that can suppress these destructive enzymes, and green tea may be the most elegant solution. The key compounds in green tea, particularly EGCG, have been shown to directly inhibit MMP activity. EGCG tells the enzymes to slow down and let repair systems work. But green tea does more. Its extraordinary antioxidant capacity, 100 times more potent than vitamin C, also neutralizes the free radical damage that accelerates aging. When I say add green tea, I mean for therapeutic effect. You can achieve this by brewing a strong pot or by dissolving a high-quality matcha powder into warm water. Barbara, a 68-year-old from Portland, was a longtime green tea drinker. When we shifted to 2 cups of properly brewed strong tea each morning, the change she reported was in her skin's luminosity. Practical tip: choose a ceremonial-grade matcha, or steep 2 bags for 4 to 5 minutes for maximum extraction. Adding a pinch of glycine enhances the sweetness. Number 2. Hyaluronic acid dissolved in water, the plumping molecule that vanishes with age. Most people have heard of it in skincare serums. Here's the extraordinary thing. A single molecule of hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. It acts like a sponge embedded in the collagen matrix. After 40, your body's production declines by half. After 60, levels can drop to just 25%. When the hydrating scaffold weakens, collagen fibers become more fragile and prone to breakage. This is why the skin of someone in their 70s often looks thin and crepe-like. The hyaluronic acid framework that once kept it plump has quietly dissolved away. Oral supplementation with low molecular weight hyaluronic acid has now been validated. A double-blind trial found significantly greater improvements in moisture and elasticity. James, a 72-year-old retired attorney, was initially skeptical. He came to see me about joint discomfort. Within 2 months, his knees felt better and his face looked more like himself. Practical tip: look for supplement-grade low molecular weight hyaluronic acid, providing 100 to 200 milligrams per day. Take it with midday water alongside vitamin C. And now, we have arrived at number 1, the single addition with the most robust evidence base and the result that most consistently changes how people feel. Here it is. Number 1, marine collagen paired with astaxanthin, the most powerful collagen combination the research has ever produced. This shifted my thinking 6 years ago. Marine collagen sends a rebuilding signal, but astaxanthin changes everything. It is a natural pigment concentrated in the flesh of wild salmon. It is the most potent antioxidant ever studied. Research found that astaxanthin has antioxidant activity approximately 6,000 times greater than vitamin C and 800 times greater than CoQ10. That is a categorically different order of magnitude. Astaxanthin penetrates cell membranes and protects the collagen-producing machinery from oxidative damage at the source. It is the difference between cleaning up after a fire and preventing it. Helen, 77, had given up on her skin. After 6 months on this protocol, she said, "I look in the mirror now and I recognize myself with dignity." That is what this science is actually about. Not turning back the clock, not pretending you are someone you are not, but restoring the vitality and dignity that belong to you at every age. Practical tip: take 10 grams of marine collagen with 8 to 12 milligrams of astaxanthin each morning. Add lemon juice for synergy that no single component achieves alone. So let us bring this all together. 7 things for collagen: lemon juice for synthesis, silica-rich mineral water for organization, hydrolyzed peptides for signals, glycine powder for the supply chain, concentrated green tea for protection, hyaluronic acid for hydration, and number 1, marine collagen with astaxanthin. None of these require surgery. They require consistency and patience, and that you believe your body is not finished yet. You are exactly the right age for this. Before you go, I have a question. What is the health concern that weighs most on your mind as you get older? Tell me in the comments. I read everyone personally. If this video helped you, please share it. Subscribe so you never miss what comes next. I promise you, what we cover next week goes even deeper. Take good care of yourself. You have earned it.